Audience cheers. Audience falls silent. Meanwhile, mega fan, me who knows who these characters are and what their stories are about. If you ever feel useless, just remember that the ability of Fan Rotom is levitate. When it's late on a Sunday night and you have homework due at midnight, me, my phone timer that I kept repeating since I was going to do it later. Me when I named the player character in PMD Explorers of the Sky, Gaster, and I'm suddenly playing Pokemon Platinum instead. Me remembering virtually anything in college, I chose that major because I was good at it. Me remembering each individual stat of Ditto. Miles, I love Klefki. Paviter, what did you just say? Klefki? Clef means key, bro. You're saying key. Would I ask you for a coffee with cream? Miles, no. Not every card higher than a rare should be graded. Change my mind. Adventures writers trying not to ruin a character. If I had a nickel for every time one of my favorite Pokemon characters was heavily associated with onions, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. A Pokemon trauma. We've defeated the Elite Four at last. Let's go fight the champion. Pika! What's this sound? Chew? I have a bad feeling about this. Delicious. Finally some good sync pairs. Hey, can I copy your homework? Sure, just make it look different so that it doesn't look like you just copied it. Sure thing! Random Harmonia lineage member. Am I really going to defile this grave all to manipulate people to think that N, but in reality me, are of royal blood so they have to do what he, me, says? Of course I am! A few moments later. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Me, my goat Lucario. Friendship evolution. You ruined my credibility. Literally all real AI programs which literally can learn from existing data. I don't even know who you are. People who choose Rowlet. People who choose Litten. People who choose Poplio. Gets this, most Pokemon villains, having a Crobat on team, having Hydreigon with frustration. Ideals and truth should be one part of another. Black and white things don't exist. Life is in grayscale. Life and death are complements. Creation and destruction are part of the ecosystem's balance. What you looking at, stupid fish? Why you look at me like that? You wanna die right now? Come at me, bro. Fight me, you lizard. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, a Skeledirge why their national dex number is 911. The 4 horsemen of Pokemon that should be fighting types. What if Emboar had WhatsApp? Gay alligator. Yo, wanna go to Kalos with me and Meganium? The firefighters. Infernape. I got the coke, guys. Grass homie. Tell Samurott he still owes me money. Water homie. I don't owe that shit. No Unova remake? Electric Gen Alpha Rat. Sigma Pogme Skibidi Digital Circus Ohio Chamba Riz. Who's tougher? Some massive sentient robot. Literally just paper. Really? Please, just catch me already. No. Soft resets. You gotta be shiny before I catch you. It took Snorlax 17 years and 8 months to get up. Me, Snorlax. You and I are not so different. You can do it, Wooper! Gyarados, your foe's weak! Get him, Wooper! Ooh, he gonna die. I can vividly remember the feeling of biting into one of these. Pokemon Bounty Balls. Why would you even do that? What the heck kind of name is Zamazenta anyway? Bold words from someone with 2 first names. All of you get out. Except you stay. Yeah, classic Hunter. Say something smart, Kowalski. Terrapagos can't learn Terra Blast. Really? Ash Ketchum becoming league champion and world champion in less than a year. Pokemon game protagonist after 2 days. Roy beating Nemona after a full year of time skip training. My 2 remaining brain cells be like Psyduck, Slowpoke. Game Freak. By adding the Fairy type in Gen 6, we will give the Fairy type to some older Pokemon who should have been it in the first place. So naturally, as a Fairy, I will become Fairy type, right? Game Freak. I will become fairy type, right? No, you won't. Why not use the evolutions we got? Don't say a word. Spark Doggo. Took 6 gens to get Flare Blitz. Brain Cat. The Lunar Boy. Leaf. Icicle. Dragon Annihilator. Foolish Breloom. We laced your shirt. Fuck! Neutralizing gas filled the air. Trainer. Hey, check out my collection of shiny Pokémon. The collection. Well, they are shiny. Why not use pseudo-legendaries we got? Dragon number 1, the goofy one. Moutian Godzilla. Dragon number 2, the angry one. Supercomputer Rock. Dragon number 3, the shark one. Dragon number 4, the edgy one. Dragon number 5, the slimy one. Dragon number 6, the scaly one. Dragon number 7, the spoopy one. Dragon number 8, Glacier Godzilla. And yet Charizard is not a dragon. Main character. I'm going to steal the Snatcher from Team Snatch to serve my own interests. His trusted associates. Espeon, Umbreon. That feeling when you're a water ground type and are about to get hit with a single blade of grass. Guess I'll die. We still talk about you. National Pokédex. Why not use past Paradox Pokémon we got? Tire Mammoth. Jigglypunk. Amogu VGC. Dino Moth still no bug dragon. Punk Rock Magneton. Looking back at it, this might be a teaser for ZA bringing back Mega Evolution. Are you a legendary or just a box art Paradox Pokémon? Headplate. Neck. Great, you're event exclusive. My job here is done. But you didn't do anything. Why not use Kanto psychic types we got? Trade Evolution Spoon. No thoughts inside head. Creepypastas. Not too relevant till Alola made it long. Hiya! Pennywise but honestly creepier. Elsa but purple. She used to be black though. Existential Crisis Lab Cat. Are you sure this is the first Pokémon? Me explaining to my Pokémon why I turned the game off mid-battle and restarted. You weren't going to beat them. It was supposed to be beautiful. They would have looked at me and seen a great tank, but now they'll look at me like a trashmon. Slay? Stay. Delibird. Every Pokémon that isn't a legendary, mythical, starter, ultra beast, paradox, pseudo-legendary, or even a fossil is worthless. Well, why are you looking at me like that, Dashy boy? By saying that, you just called all of your Pokémon except maybe your Blastoise and Tyranitar worthless. Meanwhile, I've managed to catch 15 starters, 3 pseudo-legendaries, and even an ultra beast and a mythical. Guess that makes me the more competent one here. Oh, Ash throwing shade. What? No, it can't be. Well, Gary, I gotta resume my journey now, but thanks for letting me know I have better Pokémon than you. Smell you later. Ooh, that must have hurt. Show me 3 spiders. I said 3 spiders. Perfection. Ash at the age of 10. Ash at the age of 12. Ash at the age of 14. They grow up so fast. 5'11", canonically. Dragonite is 7'3", Ash is 5 feet. Pokemon's RNG, making sure the shiny you encounter is a Pokemon you don't like or use. Yeah. I'm not asking anymore, Nebby. Get in the bag. Why is it sad? Its PB&J ingredients were stolen. No wonder it's sad. There's this girl I like at work. Any advice on how to get her attention? Personally, I'm not that experienced with girls, but I think the first step is be friendly with her. Start off as acquaintances, then get to know her better through conversation. Speaking of which, try to listen to the things she says so you have something to talk about. This isn't a guaranteed success, so try to keep your relationship at your own pace. Chicks dig giant robots. Well, it's giant robots. OMG, you gonna evolve in such a wonderful queen. Thanks a lot, queen. You too. LMAO, we're useless. Yes. Because Pokemon logic is 27. Is over 40. When I show your girl my Pokemon card collection. My mom leaves poison bread in the kitchen. Me and the rat at 3 a.m. Pokemon shine and glimmer like gems thanks to the terrestrial phenomenon. Expectation? Reality. Why not use turtle Pokemon? We got the best Kanto starter, Old Turtle, best Sinnoh starter, overhated mid-Evo, Small dead turtle, big dead turtle, legendary turtle. Smeargle use sketch, but Smeargle is suffering an art block and crippling self-doubt and a family who harshly judges his life choices. Why are you never proud of me? When my super effective attack doesn't one-hit KO. Why? Foe's light screen wore off. Oh, that's why. Why not join the rising Volt Tacklers? We have Hot Person, Hot Person, Hot Person, Hot Person, funny old guy. Introducing a new feature to Pokémon, Auto Battle. Just set your Pokémon and it will head out to battle on its own, allowing you to explore. Okay, Palkia, have fun! Gira's team, a single Lockix with a perfect moveset. Legend Spammer exists, Temp 6T. Sobble, Goggles, So Bible, Swabble, Bubble, Corn on the Cobble, So Bottle, Slobble. 118 elements. 1,000 plus Pokémons! When will this idiot learn to do his own taxes? Will you press the button? You lose some brain power, but you become Quagsire. If Pokémon SV were launched without any bug, we would talk about the best Pokémon game ever. And that's a fact. The Elite Four and Champion. Now it's time for some witty back and forth banter. You go first. 7-year-old me who just caught a legendary. Which side are you on? Talonflame, Volcarona. NPCs and raids for no reason. I'm doing 1,000 calculations per second and they're all wrong. NPCs when you fight them in the battle tower. Even though he has Cinderace out, my cheating AI brain knows he will use U-turn to switch in his Venusaur. Therefore, I will have Inteleon use Blizzard instead of a water-type move. Game Freak. People waiting for Scarlet and Violet to be in a playable state. Lechonk. I raised a human. I can shapeshift to a human. We killed a human. Silence! Why not use Sinnoh fire types? We got Goku Monkey, Cannon Duck, Oven, Lava Boy. Yeah, that's about it.